You know, over all the IGTV films that I did and posted, over everything that I feel like I've said publicly on Instagram, I was starting to fathom that maybe I am incorrect, naive, overstepping, misconstrued, ill informed, but I am in fact none of those things. And it's sad to believe that I'm just now finding these things out at 25 on Martin Luther King's Day. But that's how evil and malicious the world is in regards to the information that they expose about any black person, about any civil rights leader, and especially about Martin Luther King. And what stuck out to me the most is that in one of his speeches, he said that the government was giving white people millions of dollars for land, was giving them millions of resources to build that land and build farms, and then gave them farmers and gave them lower interest rates on all this stuff and loans. And white people then and still to this day was telling black people, get it how you live. And what hurted me the most hearing that is that one, there's always been this perception that black people want stuff handed to them and they living in the past and they don't know hard work. And it's make believe to believe that somebody can just be handed something. We all worked for hours. Like everything you doing is what we did. We just did it faster and quicker. Y'all sit and tell these whole ass lies for tens and hundreds and thousands of years. And not only is it diminishing, discrediting, and just flat out untrue, it's terrifying to even think you can be so evil as to do the acts and then tremendously pathetic to incorporate hateful slurs to say that we're not working hard enough. We don't want it as bad. We don't really need it. Why should we get it? I don't know how to describe how hearing that affects me in every way. I can't even put all in together and fighting for. Almost 57, 58 years ago. And he was in a transition form. A revolutionary form to go and get our checks. Our checks. And they knew that he was a threat. Because he knew that information then. And we don't know. I don't know at 25, a college student, a slither of that information. I don't know a slither of information from 60 years ago. I damn sure don't know what's going on right now. And he knew what was going on currently, actively in the world that he lived in. He knew up-to-date things. So that tells me several things. That tells me that the reason why I'm so poor and so broke and so broken and so sick is that the world has successfully manipulated what really goes on and how money is really made in the world. They continuously close doors and shut doors on people that they know don't know the information and won't even know how to obtain the information. And they killed a man that was so prominent to make change and just wanted a even playing field. Didn't say, let's burn and kill the white people because they have burned and killed black people so much and they have the audacity to keep depriving the black people. He said he wanted to go get our checks. So not only is we still not even threatened by what y'all are building and progressively striving and making sure y'all people are good, we still was just concerned on our check. We wanted to professionally and positively walk to a building, talk to whoever's in charge, and get our portion so that we can build and do the same on our end. Do you see the level of integrity and honesty in us versus them? All they want to do is destroy, and we just want to build on our side. I can't even describe how it's horrible. And he was trying to make that change for us then in the 70s while our grandparents grew up. He was trying to help us then. Do y'all know? And how could 55% of African Americans disagree with what he was doing? That's how you know that money is influence, money is resources, money is the only thing that have made this world go around. Because the 55 black people that were against him just wanted a piece of a pie. They didn't care who it came from. They didn't care that it was built by racist people that was getting millions and getting loans and getting stuff done. They couldn't fathom that far. All they wanted to do was feed their families because they had hundreds of kids and they didn't know how to get fed, and 5 cents is better than no cent. So it was this hunger for acceptance and for guidance and for literally nurture that black people were willing to subside facts and a bigger picture and a bigger gain that was owed to us, since we all are part of the same constitution, that they crumbled a movement that was going to entitle us to what we deserve. That's why I envy people that are in their 50s and 60s and 40s, because y'all silenced a movement that was being factored and being functioned to help all of us. And now we have people like me that's 25 that worked for a job for 3 years and 3 months, is in more debt, is in $10,000 debt than when I started, have back, feet, and knee pains that's undeniably indescribable. And now I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills and apply for food stamps if they didn't call back and would love to get unemployment. Y'all don't understand how this have ultimately shaped us into, like Martin Luther King said, a nightmare. And it's all because of y'all.